Hello everyone, welcome to Git Tutorials Part 9. In this tutorial we will talk about other useful commands like git reset hard, git revert, and git log. So stay tuned. Okay, sometimes you merge a branch into other branch and then you realize you want to revert or undo this change. I highly recommend you do it manually. For example, you can go and remove the files manually, but if it's a lot of work, there's a command to do the revert, and there's a reason that I'm just saying that it's better to do it manually if it's less files. It's because sometimes it creates complication for using this revert commit, and it might revert some other changes that you might not intended. But since this commit or this command is available, I have to just teach it. So we have one branch that is called feature, and I want to merge this branch into my main branch. So I would say git merge feature. So now it merged, and I can push it to the upstream or to my branch. So if I go to my branch, I'll see that there is this command just added, and now I want to revert this merge. So I can just copy this commit ID, and basically I can first use this command git revert -m1, and let me copy it again, and the commit ID. And as you can see, it adds this revert. This is the commit message that it's just trying to add. And then if I do WQ and exit and git push, you'll see that it will revert in a new commit. So basically revert my changes. That's how you can revert a merge. Okay, if you want to see the commit history, there's the command for it. It says git log. That's all simple. It will show all of the commits. I don't run it because it will show some of my private information, but it will list all of the commit messages, commit author, and these commit IDs. Okay, now I want to teach you a very dangerous command that you have to be very careful when you want to use it. It is very useful, but you need to know when to use it and if it's the right place to use it. So this is the command that's when you don't want to change any of your local changes. So if you want to throw everything that you have done locally, you should use this command. For example, you made some commits that you think that commit is something that you don't need at all. You don't need the code for it. You want to throw it away and it will not come back again. So there is no undo button. Make sure that if you need the change, you have to make the copy, and you should not use this command. But if you think that you don't want these changes on your local machine, you can use this command. Again, this is very dangerous. Make sure that you don't use it if you need your local changes. But if you don't need your local change, you want to just go back to whatever is on the upstream, on the Git, on online, so you can use this command and just start from scratch. This is kind of like a cleanup of your own branch. But make sure that you don't need your local change. This is for the third time that I'm just saying. So the example of it, for example, I want to just make some change here on file 1, and then I make the commit. I just say git add and then do git commit. You can use this command at any point, but the place that is very useful is the time that you just already made the commit. Git commit -m, and you give it a commit message and something. I'll just do something. And now if I do git st or status, let's clear everything, git status, you'll see that it says your branch is ahead by 1 commit. So basically you have 1 commit ahead of whatever we have online or on your upstream. before. You have not pushed it yet. So in order to get rid of this commit, yes, you can just unstage it, uncommit it. We had this tutorial before, but there is an easier way. If you want to throw away this change that I made, and I will not get undo for this one, I'll send this command. I can just say git reset -- hard @ open curly brace u and close curly brace. Make sure that you don't want your local changes, and then send it. Then when you go back to this file, you see it is gone. And when I do git status, it says your branch is up to date with origin. So it throws all of my changes.